Have you heard this? अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की चाहत में जुट जाती है. Yes, a famous line from a famous movie. Which movie is that? Come on, tell me. Which movie? Om Shanti Om. Yes, correct. You think I'm going to tell you a movie? I mean, I'm going to share a movie story with you? No. This particular line is the gist of our topic today. Okay, the bottom line is this: if you have a will to win, okay, and if you are ready to work for it, you will get it. Okay, so the will to win, composed by an American poet, Burton Braley. Burton Braley was an American poet, and he has inherited this quality of writing from his father. And at an early age, he had started writing stories, and his story had become quite famous. Okay, so he has composed more than 4,000 verses, okay? And he was one of the most famous writers and poets of his era, okay? Because people read his stories a lot. So, without much ado, let us begin A Will to Win. A very simple poem. There is nothing much confusing about it. A will to win. It's very simple. Burton Braley. Okay, so he says, if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it, give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. Okay, so if you want something so badly, if you want 90% in your board exams, and what are you going to do? You're going to sacrifice your sleep, you're going to sacrifice your play, you're going to sacrifice your TV watching, your movie, your friends, you're going to sacrifice everything. But one thing that you will do is only ceaselessly studying. Okay, so if you want to achieve something in life, you are going to work for it. Okay, now there are so many examples that we know. Okay, there are so many real life examples. Real life examples are like you can take the famous scientists. You can take the example of our very own APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, former President APJ Abdul Kalam, and he was the one who used to sell newspapers in the morning, and then he studied. Okay. He funded his own studies, and till the end of his life, we know that he has been an inspirational figure to us. Whatever he wanted, he has achieved. It's not that he wanted the post of a president. It was conferred upon him because of his goodwill. Okay, but then he became a scientist. Okay, he is rightly known as the Missile Man of India. So, tireless working hard will gain you everything, will let you achieve everything. Therefore, the first line also, the poet says that if you want anything bad enough, okay, so if you want anything bad enough, if you have a will, okay, if you have a will, okay, if you have a will, if you want anything bad enough, then go out for it. Come on, start working for it. Don't procrastinate. Okay, because if you procrastinate, then there is nothing that you will receive. There is nothing that you are going to achieve. Okay, so start working upon it. Don't just keep thinking, "Arey, mujhe ye karna hai, mujhe wo karna hai." No, do it. Don't think. Okay, give up your time and peace and your sleep for it. And if all that you dream and scheme is what? Scheme is plan. Scheme is plan. See, we all have our various plans. All right, we all plan for things like, you also must have thought, okay, after my 10th I'm going to do science, after my 10th I'm going to take up commerce, because I want to become a chartered accountant, I want to become a teacher, I want to become this, I want to become that. Okay, so we have our goals in mind, and accordingly we have to put in our efforts. All right, and if I have to become an engineer, if I have to become a doctor, right, my studies cannot be taken so easily. I will have to work really hard for it. Okay, so like, if all that you dream and scheme is about that particular aim, is about that particular objective, okay, is about only that, then it about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it. And if you think that life is useless without this aim, there are so many who might not have these academic goals, who might have, okay, who might say, okay, I'm not so good at academics, and I'm not even interested. I'm interested in dance, I'm interested in drama, I want to become an actor, I want to become a beauty queen, I want to conquer the world with my beauty, I want to become a fashionista. Okay, whatever it is, if that is that aim that you are thinking of, you need to start working for it. Okay, if that is something without which you think my life is going to be useless if I do not become this, my life is going to be useless if I do not become a wildlife photographer. Okay, it could be anything that you wish for. If your aim is so strong, if your will is so strong, if you are working for it, and if it is the only thing that you keep planning, if it is the only thing that you are thinking of, right, and you think that without this your life is going to be incomplete, then you need to work for it. And if you gladly sweat for, means if you are happily working hard for it, if you are happily working hard for it. If you are happily working hard for it, okay, if you simply go for, if you gladly sweat for, fret for, okay, fret is what? If you are worried about that, yes, if I don't do this, what will happen? If you are continuously working hard to achieve your aim, if you are continuously worrying about achieving your aim and plan for it and lose all your terror of opposition for it, if you lose all your terror of opposition, now if you take up any field, in any of the in any field, you will have competitors, you will have a lot of competition, you will have too many oppositions as well, especially when you step in as a talented person in a particular arena. Okay, people will see you, the oldies will see you, the seniors might see you as a threat, and seniors might try to bully you. Okay, so opposition is going to come for everything that you wish for. Opposition, like if you say, if a girl from a small town wants to take up sports as a career, wants to take up fashion as her career, would she be allowed? No. Okay, she will have to face such a lot of oppositions. Okay, so it's like, if you are ready to happily work for it, if you are worrying about it, and at the same time, if you are absolutely ready, if you have geared yourself up in order to go against all the opposition that might come to you, okay, for achieving this particular aim, whatever is your aim, okay, then you have the will for it and you will definitely achieve it. If you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, if you just simply go after that thing, you don't think about who is opposing you, who is supporting you, don't think about all of those things. You just have a plan, and if you go about that plan with an aim to will, if you simply go after that thing that you want with all your capacity, strength and sagacity. Sagacity is what? Sagacity is wisdom. Sagacity is wisdom. So with all your wisdom, with all your might, with all your strength, right, and with all your hard-working capacity, you put your 100% energies completely in achieving that aim, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. What is pertinacity? Pertinacity is constant hard work. Pertinacity is continuous hard work. You can say continuous hard work with determination. Determine hard work. Sorry. Hard work. Okay, fine. So if you divert all your energy towards achieving that particular if neither cold or poverty. It's not that every time you're going to have a smooth sailing to achieve your aim. Okay, sometimes financial crisis will catch you, sometimes there would be some other thing that will catch you, sometimes there are some family issues, there are some other personal issues, there are some struggles going on in our mind, whether I select this or this. Okay, there are too many hindrances, there are too many obstacles that you are going to face. But in spite of all these obstacles, in spite of all the, maybe in spite of poverty, in spite of all the obstacles that you come across, if neither cold or poverty, that is about the seasons, that is about the weather, it is about your time, whether it is a good time or a bad time. If neither cold or poverty, famished or gone, famished or gone means what? Even if you are going through a tough time, even if you see dark times, okay, that is, even if you are extremely hungry. Even if you are extremely hungry. Extremely hungry indicates even when you are going through bad times. So, no matter what kind of opposition do you come across, no matter what kind of poverty you come across, no matter even if you do not have anything to eat, irrespective of all of these problems or sickness or pain, you are a human, you are bound to fall sick someday or the other. But then you do not focus on the pain that you are suffering. You will only focus upon your aim, and you will be ready to work for your aim. If you in all this sickness and pain also of body and brain, whether you are mentally tired, whether you are physically tired, you do not bother about it, and can keep you away from the thing that you want. If it cannot keep you away from the thing that you want, continuously you're just thinking about that. If dodged and grim, you beseech and beset it. Okay, and even if you are forced, even if you are seriously unhappy, even if people tend to divert your mind, yet you are unbudged. Okay, yet you are firm on your decision, yet you are firm on achieving your aim, then God himself, with the help of God, you are going to get it. So didn't I say the entire gist of the poem is किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की चाहत में जुड़ जाती है, right? So the entire aim is that, okay, the bottom line is, if you want something and if you are ready to work for it, irrespective of the bad times, irrespective of the oppositions, okay, if you are ready to work hard for it, okay, and you are ready to you are ready to dedicate your 100% energy to it, definitely the Lord Almighty himself is going to help you, and you will conquer the world. You're going to achieve your aim.